trying to move my gear into a space and find places for it that's not obtrusive to the other teachers here. So if you pop in and I'm not here and it's quiet, sorry, but I will be here, loading in and out currently, and I'll be here to answer some questions in a moment. Is anybody here? Hello, hello. Nope. Good. Hello, hello? Okay, good. Hello, hello. Well, if anybody did pop in and out, I'm sorry. That's pretty much all the gear. I'm gonna make one more swoop. No. Take inventory here, and then see what I can do about putting stuff around the room with it so it's not obtrusive to everyone else. Hopefully I can duck it out behind the corner there. And if nothing else, I'll put it in storage space. Whew, tell you what, I think the coup d'etat of any room is a nice rug. So, I brought my own rug. Yes, tends to happen. If anybody knows what it's like to carry a rug around for gigs, if you're a drummer, quality rug is quite nice. Ruggy. Aloha. Sorry about not being here when you got here. Hi, how are you? Let's see if I can turn on these comments right now. Whew, how are you doing? I'm moving into the new location here. It's very interesting. I'm super stoked to be here. However, I'm trying to manage and move all my nonsense into the space without being obtrusive to the other teachers here. So it's gonna be a little minute before I'm answering questions, but generally on Mondays, I'd like to get here around 10:30, liven this up. 10:30 Hawaiian Standard Time. Don't know what time it is near you. But if it fits in and you're part of the channel, welcome. Aloha, my friend. Woo! So, I'm gonna go grab my iPad so I can watch the comment section as well. Maybe interact a little bit while we're doing this. I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds. Hello. How you doing? Give me 2 seconds to figure out who's there. So, quite kind of learning how to work the system here. I'd assume it's my wife, but maybe not. Whew! Beard in the summertime, Hawaii. Par for the course. Ooh, Warren has a new video. Ooh, doo doo. Oh, jeez, how you life? Good. So a little time delay here. Get this live chat. Well, I will say aloha to you. Thanks for being here. It'll be interesting if you see who's there for these live chats. All right, so I need to set this room up. I watched a YouTuber named Clash with Bow, and not that I agree with his channel, he intimidates cops, but I like the fact that his users can talk and it goes through a little microphone on his chest, so no matter what they type in, it gets like, hey, piggy. But for the purposes of this, it'd be great to be able to multitask and do things and have others jump in and say, hey, quick music question. That's kind of what I'm shooting for, so I'm gonna try and figure that out here in the near future. Other than that, maybe make sure that live chats are visible, hide all, chat, none, show chat, yeah. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. So yeah, I would like to be able to do a functional channel, have this going. I've figured with the amount of people that are already subscribed to the channel, just for the chord basis, maybe we could talk about a little bit of music theory here and there. On Mondays I teach, but I don't really start rock and rolling until about 11 o'clock. When I get a 10 o'clock student, I'll of course move this back and maybe have like a 15-minute thing here and there so everybody can look forward to it. If not, if it doesn't catch on, oh well, it'll fizzle out. I've got a lot of great ideas for this channel, and I cannot wait to start doing it with my friends from back home. We're gonna be doing a little bit of old friends, new friends, all musicians, and then talking about Fish concepts. Fish is a band. If you haven't heard it, has a PH. Check them out. They're awesome. I love them. Other than that, we're gonna be talking about modal structures and how to use all these chords that I've been putting on this channel and use them with standard progressions. How to substitute, let's say, a sus chord, or how to draw tension or push and pull the movement of the music. If you haven't already checked out other channels that are really popular, like Rick Beato, Beato, or Warren, Music with Warren is great. Music is Life is a great channel as well. There's a plethora of them out there. What I don't do is I don't do the tech savvy stuff. So I don't put up videos that have a bunch of different diagrams and whatnot. If you watch their channels, come here for a secondary reinforcement. I just don't have time to do that. But what I do have time to do is to organize and to jibba jabba. So as long as we're on the same page and you like the channel, keep giving info and feedback, and I'll try and change it up in the way that I see fit and that the viewers see fit as well. Other than that, I'm just gonna try and rock out this this space right here. So the space is a little bit larger, as you can see, than my other place for all the students that I have that are popping in on this. This is wonderful. I share this with a couple other teachers, so I wanna make sure that I'm super respectful. Oh my God, got the fry hair going on. Super respectful and don't overstep any boundaries. And I do have a lot of instruments, but I can tuck them away, which is great as well. Remember, if this is a music channel, so if you're on the channel here and you have a couple questions about music, faux show, shout them out, and maybe if I turn my sound on, it'll be like ding, if ever anybody says anything. The only other thing that I do live is every third Friday at the Hilo Town Market, I put up the same deal. I draw in a local musician, and then I have them talk about what they do. How they got influenced, what chords they use, progressions, what type of learning and practice skills they use. I know I'm kind of really talking to myself right here, but I guess one of the things that I'm thinking about is the art of practicing the practice of practicing. And what that means is when I play and I sit down, oh, that's right, this is the stand that's from the room. When I sit down to play and I kind of pull out my same scales, I always start off with what I call spider exercises. Other people call them just finger movements, playing on different frets in a certain way. Scales are a type of that, arpeggios are a type of that, pentatonics, anything that requires other than just one single auditory note can be considered a practice. And I try and explain it in a way that's easy and fashionable enough for my students to understand, and quite literally for the parents to understand as well while they're trying to teach the little ones, the keiki. You don't have to get all this, you don't have to grasp all this, but if you continually do it over and over and over again, the chances of being able to do things in a repetition and then replicate them is much higher if you do it for 5 minutes and then 5 minutes a night. 5 minutes morning, 5 minutes a night. When I wake up, I try and play a scale, get my fingers all warmed up. When I come into here to practice, you'll see me do my couple different instruments, make sure they're in tune for my students. And then throughout the day, I'll just sit down and do my regimen of what my practice is. Right now, I'm working on the different modes of the harmonic minor scale, meaning same thing as what I teach with modally. If you could go do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, you just move the do all the way to the end, and when you start with the re, it makes your D Dorian if you're in the key of C. If you're in any key, the minor second makes your Dorian. And what happens when you shift some of these intervals around, they make other awesome notes in other awesome modes, which give feeling and inflection. So what I'm trying to do is understand each and every one of those and be able to utilize those in my playing. Or at least accent a note or two to change up that kind of boring monotony of just playing the same chord progressions over and over again. But for now, I think maybe I should ask the other teachers where the piano should be, or maybe set it up and see if they don't mind. Maybe here on this wall isn't such a bad idea. I know that people I'm renting from have a great idea about where the stuff can be, and everything's tangible. It can always be moved. So what I think I'm going to do is make a little bit of space for things that already are. So that's my board right there. Okay, so what I would like to do is be able to have my stuff so I can pull it out and utilize it. It doesn't even have to be out here. So maybe what I should do is utilize this corner out of the way. Yeah. And today I wanted to do I got asked to do a cover of Traffic, Can't Find My Way Home. And that makes perfect sense to me, and I would love to do that too. Which means I need to focus. Focus on getting this all cleaned up. Yeah. Well. You know, I don't know how many people are going to be watching this in the future, but I stumbled across a bunch of different channels doing the YouTube. It's pretty much the only social platform that I do provide content on. Other than that, the stuff that I watch is pretty out there as well. I already talked about Clash of Bow. I subscribe to a lady who makes dolls, and she has like 12 followers, but it's the most interesting thing I've ever seen. She's from the Midwest, so just stuff like that. So if you stumbled upon this channel and you find me interesting, welcome. Thank you. Strangest things have happened lately and I'll donate this to the cause. I take a good swing and all my dreams they toss. Spin out to lose what I've gained. Ambition has given me inspiration and wow. Interesting enough, there's one person here watching. I hope you're enjoying. This is gonna be boring for you. Ba-da-da-da-da. La 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 la. Got my voter registration cards for anybody who needs them. I think it's very important to talk about these things. I keep it with the Constitution as well. I always have one student that's like, oh, what's this? Which is cool. Okay, what is this? This is paperwork. Keep that together. This is all of my student stuff that I need to put in my folder to separate by student. I have some things that I do right now. Yeah, thumb through, what did you get? Hey, Mahalo! You know, gotta say, I'm 42, kind of missed out on like the piano singer-songwriter thing besides Billy Joel, Elton John, that kind of stuff. When I was growing up, it was a lot of, we'd always sing along in the cars, nice and fun. Thanks, Mom. The long story short about all that is I got introduced to a lot of the classics very young. I personally enjoy playing like jazz fusion, really like King Crimson, yes, stuff of that nature. Okay, have my methodology books out there. I don't think I need my stuff. I will put this information in here. Since this is a huge poster, I'm going to keep it with all the stuff over here as a resource. Alright. So I'm gonna set that sucker up. This is gonna go there, and these are gonna stay there, and I can check here. Hey, this stuff tastes like Tang. Very good. Good about it. Probiotics says 4 servings. 1 serving works. Tastes like thick Tang. Thick Tang. Alright. Let's see here. If you're envisioning the room way I'm envisioning the room here. Push all my crap in the corner there. It's not too much. When the shark bites. I guess for those of you who know me, for those of you who watch the channel, I've got a little OCD, a little obsessive. Trying to let things go, it's very hard. I generally do the same thing over and over again. I keep boxes, keep them nice. I utilize the things that come in, I put them back the way I found them. I try and keep the things I have nice. When I was younger, I used to take everything apart. My parents would yell at me for being inquisitive about how things worked. So, I guess I tried to use that creativeness and scientific method and that exploration of thought to try and figure out how everything works, which led to me trying to cut out steps between A and Z, which led to everything being like really precisely planned. And when I realized there's nothing I plan ever turns out that great. So just kind of be okay with that. Ooh-wee! Nice and tight. Big shout out to Mr. Will that got this for me. Helps with the lighting very much. Helps with the lighting very much for doing these YouTubes. In the last couple locations, it wasn't very bright. However, this has nice fluorescence up there. But this is good to get a little extra light. I just don't like the glare on my glasses, so I got to figure out how to do that a little differently. And I'll talk to the other teachers about this, but it goes without saying, if you could use these items without, damaging them, blah, blah, blah. I mean, shit happens, but you are more than welcome to use these. Oh, man, I can give a good sweep in here today. Ooh, I need to get rosin for this bow. Totally. So glad I remember that. Alternately, I wish I was able to put hangers here. I would just hang everything right here. Pretty sure she has something matched for right here, but quite possibly right here. That could fit 1, 2, 3. Something like that. Also, I don't have to have my multiples here. These are for my rentals, so I don't need 2 banjos, 2 boots. Yeah. I got to run, keep from hiding, and the road goes on forever, and I've got one more step down. Not gonna catch me now, not gonna catch the midnight rider. I don't know, clothes I'm wearing, and the road goes on forever, and I got one more silver dollar, yeah, not gonna let it catch me, no, not gonna let it catch the midnight light, yeah. I forgot this was on. My bad. Hello, hello. this time. What time is it? It is 10:54. I generally start doing a quick warm up. My next student should be in just a little minute, so we have to cut it short here. However, I generally do vocal warm ups, so I'll find boom, 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 8. Boom, 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1. I'm okay. So I left the locking mechanism at my house, which is a bummer. Tease. It's a bummer. But there are chairs here. And I don't have a piano stand today, so it doesn't matter. But it is unfortunate. And I don't like this bench very much. That is my mobile sound studio. All right, well, I got a student come up here. Thanks for being with me. No music questions? One person here? Okay. Aloha. Okay, no cream. Always good, bruh. Thanks, bro, man. Mahalo. No questions? That was a little minute ago. Anywho, aloha. I just, I don't know how to work this thing. White wall. There we go.